there's a lot that goes into that, right? I think, from a long-term strategic perspective, you have to think, one, is this a lifestyle business? Is this a business that you do want to grow 5, 10x down the road? So again, depending on kind of that answer, you kind of decide on what path you want to go down. If you want to kind of continue to just keep cash flow positive, or do you really want to grow? If you really want to grow, that's where you do want to spend that time to invest and actually have a J curve. So the margins actually go down. You spend the money to invest, and then you kind of see that ROI in the long term. If you wanted more of just a lifestyle business, maybe you just want some small tuck-on acquisitions, then you kind of keep cash flow as is. You don't spend the time to invest, and you look outside to look for those smaller acquisitions targets that are synergistic to you and kind of tuck them in. Whether or not you need financing or not, it's kind of a different story. But those are kind of the two avenues you can go down. I think a lot of people, when they do a transaction, they just look at the EBITDA multiple. It's an easy number to look at, but there's a lot that goes into that, right? So I think when you look at the short term impact, it's valuation, which really isn't just EBITDA multiple. It's actually looking at qualifying the true adjusted EBITDA, and then from there, understanding what multiple you're getting with what growth rate. Because again, depending on if the company is growing or declining, that changes drastically depending on kind of what multiple you're targeting. For a longer term aspect, I think, you really want to look at how it integrates with the company, and not 6 months, 12 months, but really more 3 to 5 years down the road, to see that, again, potentially a J curve where, the margins go down, but then they go up as revenue increases. So, there's a few aspects there, but I would say, short term, get that qualified adjusted EBITDA and then look at the multiple. Longer term, it's really looking at how it integrated into the larger platform, and seeing how revenue growth happens over time with margin.